It's your strong safety of the Atlanta Falcons, William Moore. Welcome to Falcons Planet.
What's up, Falcons fans? Colin and Seth here with probably the best ever episode of
Falcon Planet.
Because we're in the NFC Championship.
It feels great.
We're going to start off with a new segment here because we got a ton of views on our last two videos. I think 1,800 combined and counting. Number one view getter in the TTC so far. We're not in the TTC, but out of all the video makers,
that thing out.
All the video makers, we got the most views, but feel free, Hawks Nest, not to give us a shout out. So we're not going to give you one. Pigpen didn't mention our name either, so we're not going to give him a shout out. Neither did Dicer, but we got more views than all three of them guys.
That little kid, huh? What was it?
Seahawk Knight.
Seahawk Knight.
Yeah,
like 13 years old.
Yeah, 14-year-old kid. Just talked a bunch of crap, but he got our name out there even more. So
thanks, I appreciate it.
He got 60 views on his video. Congrats.
That's awesome.
All right, first comment. This is from Sinister134. Yeah, I doubt Seattle's third-ranked run game can beat Atlanta's 21-ranked run D. Ha ha. ... Yeah, that didn't work out too good for you, bud. Moving on. This one's from Nickow83. This dude looks like a faggot. LOL. Falcons isn't going nowhere except the couch. Ha ha ha. LOL. Lynch gonna run wild all over that crappy defense. 46 yards sure is great. Matty Ice gonna laid the biggest turd on the field while Seattle capitalized it. Ha ha. Go back crying to mommy and daddy.
Go back to school.
That made a lot of sense. Alright, this one's from Podgone123. I can't wait for your next vid when the Seahawks win. Smiley face.
Well, here we are. And here's one.
Here's our vid. Yep. So check us out.
Yep.
Next. This is from Seahawk Knight.
Oh.
You do know that we only average 0.4 points and 19 yards a game less than you guys. So don't talk about how your O is super elite and better than ours. Plus, it's not even going to be our linebacker covering Tony. It will be Cam Chancellor, our safety, and he will smack that old, you know what, all day long, ...
How did that work out?
I didn't hear Cam Chancellor's name called twice all day long, and one of them was a penalty on, I forget.
Same with Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, Bobby Wagner.
One pick, one horse collar.
And a horse collar, 15-yard penalty. That's a fantastic game. All right, moving on. Well, here's another one on the same list. Tool Army XX. Must be in porn. Haven't played a high-powered offense like Atlanta. Try Green Bay or New England, both earlier in the year.
Okay, I want to say something real quick on that one. Okay, Green Bay. Did y'all really beat them?
That was a loss.
The refs beat them, not y'all. Next.
78 Matson. Don't think Lynch. This is my favorite one out of all of them. Don't think Lynch will be a decider? LOL. We'll see about that. Smiley face.
40. How many yards?
I bet that hurts. 46 yards.
Ouch.
I bet that comment really. You're really calling us stupid. We said in our video we didn't talk about Lynch for a reason because
exactly.
I didn't think he was going to be a factor.
And he wasn't. I didn't think Russell Wilson was going to be a factor. I mean, he got 51 yards. Not bad. But I think he stopped the run. Most for sure.
Alright, two more. JT Seahawks for life. Can't wait for your crow vid. LOL. Yeah, that definitely happened.
Did you have a crow vid?
Probably not, because he's a troll and he has no videos or no subscribers. Maybe one or two. Let's see which one this is. Okay, last one. Mr. Poland Chichehe.
The Chinese?
I don't know. He must be a chink. Tampa Bay beat you at your full strength. ... at home. ... at home.
We weren't at our full strength. That was obviously getting prepared to y'all, and it worked.
Sure did. Alright, now that wraps up our little session of great comments we had on our two videos.
Okay, our offense did what they needed to do. They put up...
One thing I want to say, I think this brings up a great point. I saw several comments, I mean at least 15 comments. Oh wow, Russell Wilson already has more playoff wins than Matt Ryan. Well, look at it this way. Matt Ryan we drafted him 3rd overall pick. He came into our franchise when we were garbage. Full rebuild. We bring in a no-name and Michael Turner in from San Diego. Your second favorite team. Family out there. I like him. We're bringing Michael Turner. We have Michael Jenkins, who's been there for a few years. Harry Douglas is just starting out. Roddy White's been going through a little struggle. Tony Gonzalez comes in. That team was not set up to win.
That team has done a great job.
That team was set up to win right now, which we are.
Exactly.
Look at what Russell Wilson came into. No matter who was the quarterback on that team, I think they're probably going to make the playoffs.
Exactly. And
he came into a great situation, a fantastic defense, a fantastic running back, a fantastic core of young talent wide receivers. So that's the reason why he's already having success. Matt Ryan came into a situation where he had to put the team on his back and start from the ground up, and he's done a fantastic job of that. So now we won't hear anything else about Matt Ryan hasn't won a playoff win, because by the time this season's over, he's going to have 3.
I mean, speaking of putting the team on the back, that whole thing came from Marshawn Lynch. Mm-hmm. He didn't put the team on his back at all. I mean, like you
fumbled
said,
the ball twice. Well, I guess the second one didn't count.
One was a touchdown.
Yeah.
But I mean, the point is, our offense was there, and people are like, "Oh, y'all are lucky because y'all got that field goal." We've done that all year.
Matt Bryant,
clutch.
I can't say enough about him. Most underrated field goal kicker in the league, tied for the longest field goal in NFL history. I've heard several comments about, wow, Matt Bryant, he's pretty accurate, but he can't kick the ball very far. He's got the NFL record. Kicked a 55-yarder earlier this year, halfway up in the goalpost. And then that 49-yarder yesterday was 3/4 of the way up, right down the middle.
And I didn't watch the second half at all. I was at work. But when I got home, I watched the highlights, and I watched that play where we were driving. We threw to Harry Douglas,
right,
keep the thing going. And then he threw to Tony. But that Tony play, that was probably one of the biggest plays of the game.
For sure.
Because they had a defensive end come around. I don't know if you noticed. Defensive end come around the corner, and Jaquiz Rogers just completely blocked him.
Yeah,
great block. And I have to say, if he didn't get that block, he would have sacked Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And no telling what would have happened.
My two keys to win this game. I have several comments about, we didn't talk about any keys, we just talked trash. Go watch our other videos, that's not what we do.
Talked about Tony.
My 2 keys was Tony Gonzalez and win third downs. And we did both of those. We won third downs far and wide. And also, let me throw in another little stat. Since the Falcons have been in the playoff history, this is the second most yards we've had.
And I think my key was Matt Ryan.
Right.
And he definitely showed up.
He showed up. He still has some things he needs to work on.
Exactly.
Jitters. And sure, you can't sit there and say he didn't have any pressure on him.
Oh, and that's
he had mad pressure.
I gotta say that. Okay, last night I was watching Chris Bierman and Keyshawn Jackson.
Right.
And basically he said that the Falcons are a more dangerous team now because they got those 3 things out of the way. They got the jitterness, the nervousness, and the playoff win.
The first playoff win.
So
that's
now,
why I think we're just going to steamroll.
Exactly.
We got that first win. That's all we needed.
All we're focused now on is the Super Bowl because we got that playoff win. And the past 2 years, or the years we've been in the playoffs, all we've been focused on was that one playoff game.
We finally got over the hump.
Exactly. And Roddy White's blocking this game. Fantastic.
He's a wrestler. I heard comments about that.
Our running game has been the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about the running game.
This whole season.
167 yards.
Oh, I want to take a shout out to Earl Thomas. How did that hit Phil and
Jacquizz
ran over you?
He ran right through you.
I mean,
Jacquizz didn't even see anybody. They just kept on going.
He just ran him over.
That was open field.
That's why, I mean, our offensive line and our receivers really stepped up on blocking.
My hats go off to that offensive line. We gave up how many sacks? I don't even think we gave up 1.
I don't remember. Like I said, I didn't watch the second half, so
I don't recall seeing one. If we did, it really didn't matter because we won the game.
But I want to talk about. All right, like I said,
God, we got so much to talk about.
Last video, I talked about William Morris coming back and have a huge game. He had that 4th down stop.
That was so
key
clutch.
4th down stop.
I was all him too.
Exactly.
If he doesn't get there, that's first down. They score a touchdown. This
who knows? Yeah, who knows what this game would have been. And then the last play of the half.
That's really just bad luck and a rookie quarterback showing. Really, if that had been Matt Ryan would have known exactly what to do. He would have got the ball high. Even if they had got the ball high, I don't think they would have scored a touchdown. But I still am glad the clock ran out. And then I saw comments yesterday about how, oh wow, Sidney Rice was wide open and he threw right to him. Watch up there, Asante Samuel. He's looking at the ref, and as soon as the ref blew it off, he ran off, and then he ran.
Exactly, and that's like saying
morons.
on a kick, when someone calls a timeout, the offensive line stops,
Yeah.
and you kick it, the defensive line's going to block it.
But also, they said even if they had got the ball off, the offensive line wasn't set, so it wouldn't have counted either.
Exactly, legal formation.
The illegal formation. It was just a busted play. Same thing happened in the Saints game earlier this year, where they threw a short pass and didn't have any timeouts left and couldn't get the field goal team out.
I remember that, yep. And I mean, I want to say Pete Carroll's pretty cheap. Did you see what he did? Like, when Matt Bryant missed that field goal, he said he didn't call timeout. But clearly he was in there to the refs, like that. And then he said when he missed, oh, I didn't call timeout. That's bullcrap. There's footage.
I heard that they weren't going to allow Matt Bryant to take a practice kick, but they did, so I'll take it. And everybody's saying, wow, he missed the first one. Do you really think he was trying to make that?
Exactly.
You're just trying to basically line up, get your bearings, how hard you need to kick it, what trajectory you need to kick it, because you know they can block. And Mike Sherman, I remember after our last touchdown we scored, you didn't see it, he ran offsides 2 times in a row trying to block it. The first time he blocked it, offsides, re-kicked it, he came offsides again, and I just thought we were going to decline it. No, tacked on 5 yards to the kickoff.
That's all I'm saying.
I have so much faith in Matt Bryant, but that game was so intense in the fourth quarter, I couldn't watch. I turned around and I knew I was going to hear it was good. I just knew it because Matt Bryant is that good. And also, I saw comments, wow, you Falcons fans must have been scared. If you're not a football fan, if you weren't scared at the end of that game,
That's
and
why
thought they were going to blow it.
football season for the real fans out there is the unhealthiest part of the year.
My heart was
attack,
beating out of
exactly.
my chest. If we have to come on here today and talk about a loss. And also, we have Pigpen and Dicer joining 30 Bird Nation and repping us for the San Francisco Hate Week.
It's going to be good.
We're not going to be involved in the Hate Week. Unless someone comes out and calls us out, of course we will respond. But I don't see that. I've talked to all the 49ers fans. They're nice. Our video will be out Friday afternoon. Shout out to all the Falcons fans.
I feel like we have so much more to talk about.
We do. We got to wrap it up. We could go on for an hour, really, of breaking down everything. Ironic that they threw more than we did, threw for more yards, and we ran for more yards than they did. I saw one comment, I couldn't find it, I might have deleted it because he sounded like a moron, saying that how the Falcons are a one-dimensional team. That really showed on the field that we were a one-dimensional team. This looked like the 2010 team when we went 13-3, yet with more talent. That's what it looked like.
Exactly.
Because we ran the ball really good that year, but yeah, we have more weapons now. This is our year. We're going out Super Bowl champions. Nothing left to say.
But
we'll be on.
Before we wrap it up, I'll tell you mine, and you tell them yours. What was the key play of this whole game?
Wow, the key play. There was a lot of key. I would have to go with the field goal, really.
Mine, honestly, like I said, was that DeQuiz Rogers block.
Right.
Because
that was clutch, but there's really so many you can pick from. You could say it was Willie Moe's tackle. You could say it was John Babineau's sack at the end of the first half because those were all leading to points. You could say all kinds of things. You could say Sean Witherspoon's forced fumble on Marshawn Lynch. There's so many things you could say.
Right.
You could say Tony Gonzalez's last catch. You could say Roddy White's. I mean, there's so many things. There's at least 15 things we could name off. But we were down by 1 point, and he kicked a 49-yard field goal with that much pressure, with that many fans, about in tears.
Would you rather have another quarterback in this situation?
No, would not. He is the most clutch. I don't care what anybody says.
We're not lucky.
He's not the best quarterback in the NFL. He's top 5 for sure. But he is the most clutch with a minute to go in the game. A minute, 30 seconds. Really like 27. But, God, we've got so many. We're in the NFC Championship.
That's pretty much it. Have fun watching on the couch.
Yeah.
But
Nicholas Allen, we made amends. I told you I would give you a shout out in my vid. We're cool now. We talk. You talk some bullcrap to me. I talk some bullcrap to you. But it's all good now. But enjoy the couch. And you need to make videos next year, or I still won't respect you. But
here, I'll have to say before we go is, I respect Russell Wilson.
For sure.
I do respect him.
The Seahawks are going to be a good team moving
team.
forward.
But I don't respect y'all at all.
Not the fan base.
Nope.
I really liked the Seahawks before I met all you guys.
No, we don't. But
Alright, well,
it's been a good video.
We'll see you later, Falcons fans. Tune in Friday with our huge preview of the San Francisco 49ers.
Bigger than this game, or this video.
It might be. We're probably going to have a really cool intro as well. Alright, we'll see you later.
Stay classy.